Hey everyone, so we're doing a little bit of post-commentary here. I decided to make somewhat of a stealth loadout slash a mild leveling loadout. Seeing what you guys witnessed, that terrible fiasco of my lazy ass trying to brute force my way through the original quest line for these 5.2.0 missions that I never did before, but still very lazily just kind of wandering through. I decided to do it proper, go through with the stealth frame, decent loadout, and actually take my time, like really actually try, because these are very reminiscent of the void runs that I'm very used to. I've actually made it through those laser rooms time and time again. So just going through, I didn't even really have that strong of a loadout for this. As you can see, my frame and I think even my weapon weren't even max level, they were actually really low. But it was perfectly suitable just to get through. Just racking up these stealth kills time and time again, trying to get headshots with this little mastery bonus XP. But yeah, I like these missions a lot. I actually like how the environment can actually become a challenge when this game is done right. See, in my opinion, one of the things that makes this game what it is the movement system and the environment and the way it interacts. If it didn't have that, it'd be just a typical third-person shooter, really. I mean, yeah, the abilities help out, but that doesn't really do much in the end, especially when they fall off so easily.
The bypass is done. Go.
So anyway, here we are, and I'm looking around trying to figure out which one's the best one to go to. Either way, it's fine. I mean, the map doesn't really help out too much. I'm telling you, I always try to assume that A, B, and C is the order, but I've had times when B and C were the closest, run all the way to A, and then have to backtrack all the way.
You're nearing the console.
Yeah, it's still not using any ciphers. I just don't bother with those. I've made some by now, just because why not? They're actually really cheap. I understand why people use them. But, I don't know. I've never had any troubles hacking into things with this game. Taking my time, looking around. Also enjoying the arrow sticking out of my finger for whatever reason. I hate the way the dread looks. I have an opticore now, so I'm actually going to start using that from now on. I finally built it, leveled it up. I don't have any form on it though. I need some. I digress though. The way the dread bow looks fine, but those freaking fruit roll up stupid arrowheads, they don't look enticing. It's not good. And if you change their color to anything but red, then they'll try to blend in. Yeah, but it just looks dumb. It just looks like a big stick with a flat piece of crap on the end of it. It's just, not pretty. Yeah, I found a few little nice shortcuts, and I don't think I remembered to use Loki's switch teleport much here, but it's really cheap. Whenever you find yourself in an obstacle course, if you're playing as this Warframe or going there for your Loki Prime, you just throw down your own decoy and switch teleport to it, which is a very silly thing to do, but it's actually incredibly useful in a lot of situations. It's a free teleport across the map, essentially. Fits this kit really nicely, but I think the escape is just a little bit much. I'm trying to maintain in stealth so they don't activate the alarms, because I think I thought at the time that the alarms activated additional lasers or made them move faster. So I was just trying to be extra cautious, and also just trying to go through actual stealth mode, which with a silenced weapon and permanent invisibility essentially, it's not that hard to do. Really, this is no skill mode. I think here I was spotted. Can't quite remember. I remember once I shot that thing, I kind of thought I should hurry this up because it was taking a bit too long. It's to the point where I can do these in about 4 or 5 minutes now, depending on the map generation and how far I have to run. And yes, it really took me like 50 kills to get the additional perk here. Whatever mastery bonus was assigned.
For increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
I think I tried to use the switch teleport here, but my frame wasn't high enough level, and I didn't even have like the range on it. It was very disappointing. Now I can just teleport right through there from any part of the map. Also, notice how my foot basically kicks the laser beam. Like, oh crap! I thought I was gonna activate it by then, but I was lucky. It's just a straight shot. You saw me before when I was playing this Rhino, and I just tried to Orthos Prime launch myself across the map. That's exactly what I did, but just at the wrong angle. Still, Cypher's proving to be no problem. I've made myself about 30 of them now just for the sake of it. I really don't see myself ever having. And this is when I was 2 out of 3 perfect, so I kind of got a little rambunctious and a little bit impatient, which I'm always guilty of. Decided to run out, just shooting things, not really caring if I got caught at this point. All I cared about was getting to the last objective and then extracting out of here. Of course, whenever I get the chance, take the Oxium, because why not? You never know when they're going to make something that requires like 8,000 of it. Ran into a hole that I had to backtrack out of, but that's fine. Moa doing a little dance. I actually heard something about one of the NPCs in this game that will actually dance on occasion. I think it is the Moa. Where if they're not in combat for a while, they'll do a little jig or something. I've never seen it myself personally, but I think there's videos out of it. You should check it out if you can. It's pretty nice. They should give the, actually they really should give the AI enemies some idle chatter animations. Stuff that you can understand too, not the alien gibberish that they blabber all the time. And of course the famous Tenno Schoom. I hear that was a censor. I think they used to say scum, but I don't know, they thought scum was too strong language for the kiddies, so they were like, yeah, let's not do that. This is when I found out that anything without a tremendous fire rate absolutely sucks against those shield bastards.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
This time was the final challenge. These were the hardest ones to get through. And I was just like, yep, shoot him right in the face. Actually, I sliced him in half. For a second, I admired the body and tight to the wall. I was like, yep, that's gotta be it. Now don't trigger the lasers like an idiot like last time and just run straight into them. I was excited. There were some new mods. Well, actually super old mods that were now in the Spy 2.0 rotation, so I was hoping I'd get some of those, maybe some fusion cores. Always need those. Always need those. Talking thousands and thousands of them. I think I might have come close to not unlocking this one. Yeah, I realized I was 2 seconds away from ruining the entire run.
We have everything we came
That,
for.
honestly, that would have just pissed me off. I would have rage quit right then and there. That was part of the moments where I was like, yeah, Cypher's maybe not a bad idea.
You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
So here's me just trying to run straight out to the extraction point. Obviously, I'm severely missing my Orthros, and I was like, why didn't I bring it? Why am I trying to level from this stuff? I don't know, I can just go to Draco or something and get like 1,000 XP per minute, and here I am just trying to be an idiot. Being like, oh, I can maybe get like half of a level for my daggers that I can't actually use, and it'll take forever for me to get from place to place. But I was feeling good. I was like, yeah, I did it. I got all the lasers, all the data masses, everything retrieved, extracted. I just smacked that guy in the ass, just like, hey, yo, there's a sword. He was like, I don't care. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't have a good weapon. That's the end of that.
I am pleased with your
Fusion
performance.
cores, frostbite, tower key. See you guys next time. Enjoy.